Well, we're off on another big practice week here at Seahawks headquarters. I'm Tony Ventrella, Seahawks.com, as the team prepares now for its second home game in a row, a Sunday meeting against the Atlanta Falcons. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell in town for a meeting today. Stopped by Seahawk practice for a few minutes on his way to the airport. Back on the practice field today, fullback Michael Robinson working in all the drills with an aim towards playing Sunday. The goal is to make it 2 wins in a row at home against an Atlanta Falcons team that's much better than its 1-2 record.
You got to consider when you're at their best. They're a great team. They got a lot of firepower. They got a big back. They got a great tight end and two receivers they can get vertical down the field. So, we got a lot to watch for. And, the week just getting started and we're game planning right now.
Both teams were playoff teams last year and had a lot of expectations coming to this year. And we're both trying to find that niche, find that groove to recapture, some of the things we did last year. So it'll be an interesting game, and we understand we're going to get that best shot as well, that they had some success against us last year, so we know that kind of doubles it a little bit for them, trying to get a win, knowing that they've beat us last year. So we'll see what things we can improve on from last year's game and what things we can take advantage of this year.
The Seahawks have a quick defensive line that can disrupt even the best quarterbacks, and with Matt Ryan coming in Sunday, they'll have to be at their best.
I think the coaches are coming up with better game plans for us this year, and we're just going to try to rattle them early, try to make them make some mistakes, throw the ball up in the air so our secondary gets some picks, try to get after them up front.
The Seahawks offense began to pick up some momentum last week with the running game showing a lot of progress.
The guys up front are just improving. They're just more confident. How could they not grow? They're so young, and they did again. And so we just keep tacking it on, and somewhere here we're going to be, I think, a very confident running football team. We're working in that direction. We're not giving up on it at all. We can see the good stuff. We can see the physical nature of the guys up front and the quickness that they're playing with. It's just a matter of time before we establish. But we have to do it week after week after week before we can, make any kind of claims that we've accomplished something. It was a solid week in attempt. Wasn't great. It needs to be better.
With the run improving, the next step is to spread the ball among the bevy of talented receivers on the Seahawks roster. Ben Obamanu thinks Tavares Jackson is on the verge of making that happen.
I think so, because we have to anticipate that at some point, teams are going to sit back and start figuring out the little tendencies that we have. So the biggest thing is that other receivers, other tight ends, running backs, everybody, we're preparing ourselves, too, for the opportunity for Tavares to spread the ball around. So, when all of us make plays, that makes the offense go just as better. So when all of us make plays and when Sidney, has a successful game like he did last week, the only thing it does is open it up for the rest of us too. So we're preparing ourselves for big games this week.
Quick note here, offensive line coach Tom Cable underwent back surgery a couple of days ago. He is recovering in a local hospital, and of course his fellow coaches and team members and all of us here at Seahawks wish him well, and we want to see him back on the field soon. I'm Tony Ventrella, Seahawks.com.